are we in a convergent phase where everything's now starting to take all of the systems from all the disparate games and seeing how they can be used together? I mean, I feel like, the roguelike used to be a genre, but I don't think it is anymore. I think now it's just there are a collection of systems that tend to get used together, and now maybe that's just a normal game.
Well, it's kind of like what happened after I feel GTA San Andreas had RPG mechanics in it,
Yeah.
which were identified as that was an RPG. Those things are from RPGs, and now that type of mechanics in everything.
Totally, because progression is just a piece of the puzzle. In fact, you should have a progression strategy. It's allowed to be, we have no features that allow for any systemic progression, but then even still, your progression strategy has to do with the information state of the player and what they learn as they play, or if they're action mechanics, that how many times do they have to jump across this gap before they don't die later on in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are, I think more designers understand progression now because of that it became normal to incentivize play. And granted, at the same time, it also turned us all into the thing that maybe lots of North American game devs like complaining about in terms of free to play and mobile.
Right.
Like, we do those things all the time now. We say they're bad, but my joke used to be that Skyrim only charges me once and only and it's still willing to take all my time. Who's more evil, the people that keep making me pay or the people that don't worry about the money and they're up for destroying my life anyway?
That's kind of, I think that's leading to an issue. A lot of the problems we have with the game industry now is games are too good or they consume too much of your time. They never end. They're designed as a hamster wheel. That Cityville hamster wheel design philosophy has infected everything to the point now where games never end and there's no end to the progress. Like you never complete anything. There's always more experience points to get. And so people can just play this game forever and not buy another game.
Well, and I think that causes some legit health issues.
Oh yeah.
Like, especially like hardcore action or hardcore action with free-to-play elements or microtransactions or long tail or season. Those games, like, generally they're kind of dopamine dumps to begin with, right? Like, I have excess engagement power and I'm going to burn that power to the ground playing Counter-Strike for 4 hours a day or something, right? If those games are brutal. If you know life those games for like 3 months straight, your brain is scrambled. I know it. I've done it.
No lifing a game. I've never even heard that. I like that term.
And I feel like it's kind of like the first time you found Napster. You stayed up till 4 a.m. and like melted your brain downloading music you didn't care about. It's the same sort of thing with all of these kinds of like high octane engagement structures. I feel like I've been addicted to all of them, and more or less, more likely to survive if I can get over all of them too.